Hey folks, it's me, Game. On the previous video on my little Super Variety Movie 2 update and announcement, I announced that I was making a game called Civilize. And for those of you who don't know, Civilize is technically, you build and create a civilization of your own, of made made out of your choices. Um, so the amount of tariffs you want, the amount of um, the complexity of your laws, yeah, stuff like that. Um, so I am right now on the Microsoft Make Code Arcade, which is what I'm using to make this game. And as you can see here, I kind of have some functions over here. So if you don't know, I don't know if you guys can see that. Okay, now you do. There is going to be a launcher at the beginning, so it's going to ask you what version you want. And then it's going to ask you beta versions. It's going to ask you what beta version you want. And then you press A, and then it's going to send you to that version, of course. And, so how to play this game is... Dang it, I forgot the controls. Spaces. So it's just gonna say, welcome to Civilize. You play as the highest leader in your civilization. Throughout the game, you can build more and more. Ah, dang it. Welcome to Civilize. You play as the highest leader in your civilization. Throughout the game, you build more, make an army, and there will be wars to claim land. There are certain play modes. Infinite play mode, no wars unless you have an army and you want to start one. The game ends once you lose your land. Easy, 5 wars, weak opponent. Normal, 5 wars, opponent ranges from weak to strong. Hard, 10 wars, opponent is strong. Laws. At the beginning of the game, it asks you if you want a basic set of laws or a complex set. Here are the differences. Basic, no robbing, don't break into someone else's property without permission, no killing, harassing, or abusing anyone in any way. Complex, same as basic, but added tariffs on foreign items, and then it ends. So it's you press play, and it asks you for a play mode. Do you want basic or complex laws? Complex. So what I want for the complex is that when you select complex, it asks you how much tariffs you want. So what amount of tariffs you want? You know what? It should be percent, cause you know there's such thing as like 19% tariffs. You get the idea. So copy this, bring it down there. show player choices. We should have 7%, 15%, and 25%. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we got those on. Now I'm just gonna... There's 7%. Duplicate. And then I'll make a variable tariffs. So there we got a tariffs variable. So set tariffs to 0.07. And then for 15 it will be 0.15. And we put this code in, and then copy all this. So there we have a tariff system under our laws. How long have I been? 7 minutes. 7.5 minutes. So yeah, so the cool thing about MakeCode is that it not only has like block code, it has JavaScript and Python. So if you want to upload it there, you could just ask me and I could just somehow get a file of just JavaScript. So yeah, there are extensions, and one of the extensions that I used, there used to be a Microsoft MakeCode Arcade live stream on Twitch that I used to watch, and and there were a couple of episodes that I watched where the people are working on a mini menu extension, which is what I'm using for the launcher and all that stuff. So yeah, so I have some tariffs. So we have some tariffs. So it's the game setup. So I want a function where it just like play the game. It plays the game. I don't know if I told you this, but this is the beta version. So yeah, this is the beta version, so I'm gonna add the gameplay function, so I'm gonna add it in. Format code. There we go. So now I have the gameplay, so how this would work is so this function will just be like how the game would go on. So um uh, hmm do something like this. So if this is gonna take a long time. If tile map location equals so this will be, whoops, I forgot, it's the president. There's no my sprite variable yet, so I'm gonna go to assets. Where's the tile map? There it is. Edit. So the marketplace is at 14 15 9. So 0. Oh boy, this is gonna take a while. Maybe not that. Because there are multiple tiles. What? Operator. No. Alright, fine. Alright, fine. Fine. There, it's fixed. There's nothing in it. There. Scene. Okay. Scene. Scene. Center of President. I don't want to make that mistake again. How long have I been recording? Okay. Is this or now, right? So there are multiple tiles for the same tile, and it kind of flops it around in all directions. So this is what I'm kind of doing right now. Bam, bam. These are just for the marketplace tiles. Bam, and bam. This doesn't work, but it would in a bit. So I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna end it here, folks. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all in the next devlog of Civilize. Yeah, the beta version for that will come out sometime this summer. So yeah, I'll see you later. Bye.